Hello and welcome to the Inner Gamer On. My name is Brett Yanofsky.
And I'm Austin Morales. Nintendo had its E3 conference. Wasn't a lot actually announced, but they had some pretty big hitters, very big surprises, an unexpected release, and I'm actually impressed with this. As small as it was, as little games were announced, I know some people were kind of upset that there wasn't like a huge announcement, kind of like, Microsoft or even Sony.
Yeah.
But I was very satisfied. I walked away happy and smiling.
Yeah, it's interesting with Nintendo because, like we talked about yesterday during the Sony one, everybody has like kind of a different culture in their presentation. And with Nintendo, they're very direct in their direct. And that, they come out with these videos and it's like, for Super Smash, let's explain every single piece of this game. And then for the Pokemon, even, they were like, let's explain every aspect of this. Like, they're very, like blatant about everything, which is really interesting. It's a totally different concept. There's no mystery to it. Like, they lay it out, like, to the T, like, here's what's in this game mechanically and stuff like that.
And everything is everything I wanted.
Yeah.
Like,
and
they didn't miss a beat.
It's really cool. So today we're going to talk about the 4 main games that we're really excited about, and then we're going to go into just like go through everything and just knock through that real fast because they did reveal a lot of little indie games that I was really excited about. But the big ones, we're going to talk about Super Mario Party, which, yes, there's a Mario Party coming to Nintendo Switch. I'm so excited.
Did not see that coming.
And then Overcooked 2, Killer Queen Black, and Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is the name of it. So we'll talk about that later. But let's jump into Super Mario Party.
Man,
dude, Super Mario Party.
Just left field.
I just want to mention for a second, like, what the F is this? Like, let's put 2 switches together, swipe across the screen, and all of a sudden they're connected, and like you have built a new puzzle world, like a new space to play in. I don't know.
That is opens up huge possibilities. Now the depth and complexity of being able to add more than 2 switches is yet to be seen, which I assume you can add more because you can have a total how many people can
8
play?
players.
8 players, so that's potentially 4 switches that can be connected.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what other games they have that allows you to do something like that. Like, that is a whole arena, and that can open up for a whole bunch of other games, not just Mario or Nintendo based games. Like, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm really, really excited about it. I thought it was a very, very cool reveal. The game looks awesome. The mini games look really, really nice. There is a lot of diversity in what you can do. I mean, just because it's like the Switch and all the complexity of the different play styles, like from the touchscreen to the Joy-Cons, the gyroscopes, to putting them all together. Like, there's so many different ways you can manipulate these games, and it's just in your backpack, and you're just like, hey guys, you want to play Mario Party? This is a good example of you're at a party or you're with some friends just hanging out at a picnic bench. Let's pull out the Switch and play Mario Party.
Yeah.
So
and it's one of those games that it's the point of entry is not very high. Like, you can just easily jump in and get the mechanics. It's not complicated, and that's what's even better. Some of these games like have it's a little on the more not casual gamer friendly, or not even that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's cool about all these announcements with this one, is that they're all very casual, they're very colorful, they're very family friendly, and they're all multiplayer mostly. But like, not huge multiplayer like Ubisoft. They're multiplayer like, let's get my group of friends together here in the house and let's play together and do some cool stuff. So
that's all I wanted from Nintendo. Like, yeah. And honestly, I had no hopes. I had no expectations going to Nintendo. I just knew we were going to get Super Smash, and that's all I really cared about, honestly.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they actually delivered, and, man. All right, next one.
Yeah. Well, real quick. Super Mario Party, October 5th, 2018 is when it comes out. So it's like literally right around the corner. So not far away. Next one we got is Overcooked 2. So Overcooked 2, anybody that's played Overcooked, it's crazy. If you've been to our meetups, it's freaking crazy. This one is even zanier and crazier, and the worlds like change more than they ever have before. You can now throw your food across the arena space and like throw them to other people. Kitchens just change on the fly. What did you say?
Like, they have Levolution now.
Yeah.
I saw one where you're in an air blimp not air blimp. What is it? The giant
like
balloon.
a blimp, yeah.
It's not a blimp. Hot air balloon. You're in a hot air balloon,
yeah.
and like that's moving around and stuff, and things get really crazy, and things start catching fire, and eventually you crash. But you crash in a restaurant, so you think the match is over, but no, it's still going, and it's just like, what the heck? Like it's just so cool to see all that, and so everything's a little more complex, and the way the levels move around, and then how they evolve over time. I'm just like, I cannot wait to play this game.
No, I love it. I love the graphics are improved too, which I didn't expect to see like a major graphical improvement.
Right.
But it actually looks like it's significantly improved. And this is coming out August 7th, 2018. So we now have an August release. We have an October release. And then we have everything leading up to that point because we have Mario Tennis Aces coming out in, what did I write down? It was going to be
end of the month.
June.
Yeah,
June. And I'm sure there's something coming out in July. So like there's literally something every month to look forward to from the Switch, as there was last year. So they haven't let up yet. Next up, we have the game that has taken over arcades by storm, Killer Queen. The 8-player, no, it was a 10 player, 5v5. Well, I mean,
yeah, for the arcade.
What people know, is 5v5 crazy arcade shared screen platforming wild experiences. It is now Killer Queen Black exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. It's down to 4v4, but that's okay because on the Switch and you can play it anywhere.
This is awesome. Unexpected thing, indie game. This is what I love about Nintendo now in the Switch.
So I actually did know that this is coming.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, didn't someone
I heard a
say
rumor about it not too long ago. Yeah,
I gotcha. I did not hear that rumor, but like this is why I love the Switch is that you get cool, like I don't want to say knockoff, but I guess it's a spinoff. Like these cool spinoffs for the Switch, which is exactly what it needs. Switch is literally bringing players together, and we're definitely going to have this at our meetups. Like I can't wait to bring this there. Like I feel so we usually go to this place called Community for those who aren't in the DFW area, and they have 2 giant screens on the wall, projector screens. And I'm like, damn, we need like 2 more now. Like I want to have Mario Party going. I want to have Killer Queen Black going. And we got to have Super Smash going. Like
if anybody has a warehouse so we can just borrow and just set up a bunch of projector screens in it, that'd be awesome. We'll bring like a bunch of people and it'll be a blast. So this is going to come out in 2018. There's no specific release date, but we'll see it sometime in 2018. Now the next one. This is obviously like the biggest shebang. So there's a whole bunch of other stuff we're going to talk about later, but Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, that is the game that they revealed as a name. It's the next Smash. It's exclusively for Switch. And the biggest thing about this is every single character that has ever been in Smash in the entire history of Super Smash Brothers is now in this game. Every single character. Every single one. Even DLC.
As they started revealing all the characters, I was like, wait, 6, because they had numbers on them.
Yeah.
And I was like, the highest number I saw was 63, and I was like, there's 63 players in this game? I knew I had it wrong. And then they're like, everyone's in it. My goodness, man. They have a whole, how many characters they have?
I don't know.
There's a whole roster.
There's just a number of characters that's beyond comprehension. It's just too many numbers.
I mean, it might as well be all of Nintendo's properties is in this game.
So it's the biggest crossover in gaming history. I mean, you have Snake that's back after 10 years of not being in the game. You have Daisy's a new fighter that plays with Peach. There's tens of thousands of changes in the game. They just introduced Inkling Boy and Girl from Splatoon. There's 8 Inkling outfits that you can change out, which is pretty cool. And they bring back 8-player battles, which wasn't there, and now it's back. And that's going to be nuts. It's going to be absolutely nuts. I mean, the trailer was really in depth, but they went into every single detail. They showed all the characters, pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then they showed all the levels. They showed all the new abilities. They went to deep into it, and it's complex. Like I can tell that there's gonna be some intense players out there. They're gonna be
it was so really, they were doing the what is it? What was the tournament they just had?
The Invitational.
Invitational. Yeah. It was legit. Some of those players are so good, and I don't know if they're picking this up for the first time or they were able to get their hands on it ahead of time to kind of get used to the mechanics. But man, some of the stuff that you can do now, it is crazy. Like everything is so much more like you said, complex in the way that there's so many more items to pick up. There's so many more, like, you have specials now that you can use.
Yeah,
and
those
like,
specials are pretty cool.
and there is a levolution in some of these maps, and
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous. It is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
No, it's awesome.
But I think the one thing that I'm really excited for is for the GameCube controller.
Yeah.
That is sweet. They're making a GameCube controller that you can connect to your Switch in order to play this game.
No. It's not. You can just use any game controller that's out there.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, it's just an adapter that you can buy.
Oh, I thought
there's
they're actually making
so there's
it.
a
Oh,
single
okay. My
adapter
bad.
that plugs in USB to your device,
Right.
and then extends outward to create 4 ports
Oh.
to then plug in all of your existing GameCube controllers you have. So you can buy new ones, I think, but if you have GameCube controllers just lying around like most people do that play this game a lot, those will work for this.
I would hope that they would make a new one just for this.
Yeah.
It's got to be coming.
Yeah,
It's
that'd be
gotta
cool. I think they actually, I mean, they did show controllers that were had the little logo on it, so I bet they're going to release some that are probably
Sweet.
for that or something like that.
My bad. I got confused with that.
Yeah, but it's really cool. Like I'm really excited about that because I mean, apparently everybody loves GameCube controller. I never had a GameCube, so I've only played on it a little bit, but there's
Yeah.
a lot of buttons on it, so I guess
Yeah.
that's a benefit. As
I mean, I
opposed to,
played a lot of Smash for Nintendo 64, but I played even more for the GameCube.
yeah.
Like that
Was that Melee that was on GameCube?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they're also doing all the amiibo characters are supported. So there's a whole bunch of amiibos you can attach to it to throw in there. And then they introduced Ridley, the antagonist of the Metroid series, and Ridley looks pretty badass. So I was pretty excited
It's
about
like
that.
this alien. Dang it! What is the bird from the prehistoric time? Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Yeah.
Alien zombie pterodactyl.
But the one disappointment I have about Super Smash Brothers is that I thought it was going to come out whenever they released Nintendo Switch Online in September, but now we don't get to play this game until December 7th of 2018. That's like almost 6 months away from now.
Yeah, that's a long
I can't
time.
wait that long.
Honestly,
I want it now.
I thought they were going to be like released now.
That would have been so good.
Because they had this long pause, and I was like, no, like,
Yeah.
I didn't want it. I did want it, but I didn't want it then and now because I was like, no, I have to like go out and buy it now. And yeah,
So
my whole
silly.
day. This video wouldn't have happened. I would have just
I know,
been playing. So, what was your favorite character that you saw, or favorite characters?
I don't even know. Let's see.
Or like your best change. Like I know they did, but like they kind of changed up the characters and stuff.
I liked when they showed the differences between the levels, like the levels that they're bringing back and how like much better they look now. Like the game's graphics aren't like astonishingly good, but they don't need to be because it's Super Smash Brothers and super fast paced, and they want it to run really well. But I think, I don't know. I have to play it to find out. There's just so many characters. I used to play a lot of I think Kirby or something like that. I used to play him a lot, and then I played Samus. I played Samus quite a bit,
right.
and then I'd play Link every once in a while. But now there's 3 Links to choose from, so that's even harder. And then
Yeah, how do they make those so different?
there's
They
even
even
a freaking
said
Wii
it was
Fit trainer.
Yeah,
Where'd that come from?
that was crazy. No, they were saying that making all of these characters different, play different, was hard.
Yeah.
And I mean, making them all work together.
Yeah, like they all work together. They all have completely different playing styles, completely different special moves, and they have special like hero abilities and stuff like that. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And then supposedly, so what I've heard is, they announced Ridley, and the rumor has it is that we're going to see probably 3 more characters announced over the next 3 or 4 days. So this isn't it. We're going to get more characters on top of this, which is pretty wild. So
I thought it was cool that you could be a Pokemon trainer, and they said for the first time you could be a female Pokemon trainer. And on top of that, you can change out 3 different Pokemon while you play. So I believe it was Squirtle. I know they had Ivysaur and they had Charizard. So you can stick with one the whole round, or you can switch out and change up your playstyle. And I was like, that is sweet. That is amazing.
think of how much you have to learn to master this game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like it's a game in which you just master a character. I feel like it's a game in which you master like 15 characters that you really understand their play style so that you can be like you can always change your play style from match to match.
Right.
But like That's so much.
Yeah, there's a lot of meta in this game.
It's over 60 characters. It's insane.
And on top of this, they basically made this game twice because Kirby could transform to every character in the game, and it plays differently for each person you take, you consume.
That's funny. There you go.
It's just like, dang, man. That's ridiculous.
So Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, that is the name of the next Smash. We basically have like every major title that's been announced except for Star Fox for the Switch. So we're on a roll. And then obviously we know that Pokemon's coming out next year. So like it's never ending. Freaking Nintendo's on a roll. They know what's up.
Gaming in general is on a roll. Like everything just keeps getting ramped up every year. Like I don't know if we'll ever go back down to like the typical spring's pretty slow. You have a few releases that kind of bide your time. Summer's super slow. There's like no releases. And then obviously in like the fall, like August, October, things pick back up. It's just straight. Like we're up here. Like,
Yep.
Look, I need to quit my job. I need to play all these games. Help us out here.
Yeah. Donate to us. Patreon.com/NinaGamer. The next announcements, I'm just going to run through these real quick and then just like throw in commentary when you want to on these because they're just kind of rapid fire kind of deals. First one, Damon Ex Machina. This is from Kenichiro. I'm not going to say his name, but he's a developer from Armored Core. What do you think of this? This is like very mech style, like action packed. It was the very first thing that they showed.
I think I can get into it. I need to see more though.
Yeah. It looks pretty interesting. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is getting a prequel DLC called Torna, the Golden Country. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, they talked about that some more, just going over what it's going to be. And then the Pokemon component of catching Pokemon Go being able to pull into that. And then they announced that the Pokeball Plus that you can get is going to come with Mew that you can use in the game.
So if you can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Let's Go to Pokemon Go, I want to get this ball.
Yeah. Well, no,
because it has Mew in it.
So I was wondering that, but I think it's actually just a one way. Like you can take from Pokemon Go to Let's Go, but not the other way back.
Right.
But that would be sick because I would love to have Mew.
I want Mew so bad.
But that's coming out November 16th, 2018. Then we have Fire Emblem Three Houses, a new Fire Emblem game. Fans of the long running series will be happy to know that it's on its way. It's going to come out spring of 2019. And it looked pretty cool too. If you like Fire Emblem, it's a pretty nice looking game.
Yep.
Fortnite's finally on the Switch today. Like literally, as this video is happening, you can play Fortnite on the Switch and on every system. The only problem is if you're a PS4 player, you can't play with anybody else, and they can't play with you. So that's kind of a bummer. But everything else is wide open. So I don't know why. That's the one thing Sony's not doing right is they just need to just unlock those doors and let it happen. So
I don't know if that's the cost of having lower quality single player games and keep it closed, man. Keep it closed. Keep doing what you're doing.
Fair enough. Hollow Knight's finally on the Switch, so super excited about that.
I have been waiting for this for a very long time. Ever since everyone was talking about how good Hollow Knight was. There's one back when the Switch came out. And I know Devin brought it up, and I'm like, I'm holding out. I'm not buying this on Steam. They had it for like $5, $6, $10. I don't know. Thank goodness. And it's out today.
Yeah, somebody told me if you like Night in the Woods, then you'll really like this game. So that's exciting because I love Night in the Woods. Mega Man 11, of course, is coming out October 2nd. We have Mario Tennis Aces coming out June 22nd. The Starlink game that we talked about yesterday from Ubisoft, that's getting the Star Fox ship. That comes out October 16th. Arena of Valor comes out fall 2018. The Mario Rabbids Donkey Kong Adventure DLC is June 26th. And then we have Pixark, which I was surprised to see, fall 2018. That is the Minecraft-like Ark Survival Evolved game. And Ark Survival Evolved is also coming to the Switch sometime next year. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, we're getting it this year sometime. So
I'll probably
that's
buy
pretty awesome. But it won't look as good as on the PS4, but it's portable. That's all I need to say.
That's all that really matters.
That's all I need to say. Splatoon is getting an Octo expansion on June 14th, which is like this week, which is pretty wild. Crash Insane Trilogy comes out on the Switch June 29th. We're getting a digital version of Carcassonne, the board game, coming out at some point.
So random.
Wasteland 2. And then last but not least, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate from the 3DS is coming August 28th. So you can finally play Monster Hunter on your Switch. Not World, but Monster Hunter in some form on the Switch.
There's so much coming out this year for the Switch. This is ridiculous.
This is just this year.
I know.
Let's wait till next year.
Jeez.
And this isn't all of them, probably.
Yeah, I know.
Either.
I know.
It's crazy.
Wait, when did they say Super Mario was coming out? Super Mario Party, October 5th. So what's coming out next year? They haven't really announced anything.
The Pokemon, and then you gotta wait till next year because they always have that direct in January.
Sure.
So they like launch with that, and they're like, "Hey, guess what? We have like 50 more games coming out this year." By the way,
all the games coming out.
Anyway.
Cool,
so
man.
that's gonna wrap up our Nintendo coverage. Let's talk about rating real quick. Yep. Austin, what do you rate this Nintendo Direct that they had?
I give it a 9. I know there are some haters out there saying that there should have been more. They're hoping that Metroid Prime would be announced, and honestly, I wasn't holding my breath for that.
Or gameplay or something. That would have been cool. I don't know.
No, it would have been cool. Like it would have been great. I half anticipated them to actually have it here, but I wasn't holding my breath for it. But for them to release these heavy hitters out of the blue, especially Super Mario Party, like this is exactly what I wanted, even though I didn't know what I wanted. Like they're still cultivating their community and rewarding us with high quality games that we want, that are fun, look like they're fun to play, and yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on all this. Like this whole year. I don't have enough money, man. Everything that's coming out this year is
more
ridiculous.
Money or time.
Like every year,
So I gave it a 9 out of 10 as well. My theory on this is the exact same rating I gave to Xbox. There's less games here, but I feel like the production value of this, they didn't have like a stage or anything like that, but they did a good job at like pleasing the fans. They gave us what we wanted. They gave us Super Mario. They gave us a couple of surprises. They announced a bunch of other stuff that we didn't realize was even a thing and just like ran through that really fast. And that was really nice to see. So, I did a good job. I was impressed. I think it was what Nintendo needed to do to close off everything. And speaking of closing off everything, that's going to wrap up our E3 video coverage. So,
man,
you've seen it all now. Every bit of it. We got, lots of stuff.
Thank you for being with us, everyone who's followed us this whole way. It's been a little rough because we, at least on the third day, we put out so much content. We basically podcasted for like 12 hours straight. So basically, might as well. Those of you that are finished with watching this, you should also go to theinnergamer.net and find us on your favorite podcast app. And every Tuesday, we bring a new podcast. And next Tuesday, we'll be revealing not only our winner of our $20 giveaway that we're doing at theinnergamer.net/E3 2018, but we're going to be talking about everything that we felt about E3, like the best of everything, our favorite games, things that could be done better, all that stuff. So make sure you check that out and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching our E3 coverage by The Inner Gamer. We have more videos coming out to you all week, so be sure you like and subscribe to our channel.
We also have a giveaway. We're giving away a $20 gift card. So head on over to theinnergamer.net/E3 2018. Find out all the full details and come back to our channel, watch all our videos. Click over here.